Hi Aries, so let's see what's going on with you. This is going to be your Celtic Cross reading, and take what resonates, leave what does not, and reverse energies as you see fit. Also, if this does not resonate, kindly check your other placements or I'll catch you in the next one, baby. Yes? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The cards have been pre-shuffled, by the way. And show some engagement. Yes, subscribe if you may, and like the videos, comment down your stories for me to pick up on your energies, and for my channel to grow more, because I need it to sustain the channel, right? So in the opening energy, we have the Six of Swords crossed by the Three of Swords. Okay, we're moving on from some sort of rejection here, rejection of the heart space. We feel like we've been hurt and it's time to move on from this now, because there is nothing, no growth here, and it's all hurt and pain, and I don't want to feel it anymore, probably. And we are deciding to move on from that. We'll have to look at that. What is it? The Four of Cups is surrounding your energy. So basically a lot of, well, unhappiness, feeling in the dumps about something. We'll have to look at that again, clarify. In the recent past, the Five of Coins, there's so much breakage going on. There's so much moving on going on. It's like you ended something. Something has ended in your life right now. Or it might be predictive too, by the way, just so you know. Something that hurt you. Something that made you feel rejected. Physically as well as, in the heart space too. And emotionally too. So, I don't know. There's a lot of pain and badness and feeling bad about something that has ended, and it has been lingering with you for a very long time, and we are not able to do anything about it. So we're finally trying to move on from it. We're trying to leave it behind us, right? But it's like it's following us like a shadow. Look at her, how the shadow is following her. Shadows of old pains of the past and things like that. The Ten of Cups, something related to your emotional world that's exiting here. How you used to harmonize with somebody in your family circle, because the Ten of Cups can represent any sort of emotional circle that you have with anybody, emotional harmonization with somebody specifically that was in your family circle or that was in your emotional world, so to speak, people who emotionally support you. Even if it was two people or three people, it is your emotional world, right? You take emotional comfort and support from that situation or that dynamic. So there is somebody specific that is not a part of our emotional world anymore, and I feel like that's exiting for some reason. Or our idea of what emotional constructs mean and what emotional fulfillment means is changing, probably. It could be the case as well. In the near future, the Two of Cups. Well, there's some sort of emotional union here that seems to be supportive of you, that seems to be helping you through this pain and through this ending that you are suffering from, and it's like they're helping you out, they're supporting you, they're just there to support you in a way. In your strength, we have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you know how to walk away, you know how to emotionally detach. But I'm for some reason I'm getting here that you have been feeling a bit detached about a lot of stuff in your life, and you're telling me that it's your strength, which means what I'm trying to get here is that you're telling me that for some reason you find emotional unavailability as a strength. Now, mind you, if this is not your reading, kindly check your other placements, but I would like you to confront yourself on this truth. If this is your story, then I would really like you to work on yourself, and I would really like to serve you well in terms of your own self-empowerment, right? Being better than we were yesterday. So I feel like you prize yourself on being emotionally unavailable, and you prize yourself on being somebody, oh, it does not matter because frankly speaking, I was not even attached to it emotionally speaking. That's what you're telling me here. And okay, we'll have to clarify that as well. In this environment, we have the Fool here. So we're wanting to open up. A new chapter is upon us. A new beginning is upon us. We are feeling the need to open up towards somebody specific, probably, or in general, we are wanting to open up. Our spirit is opening up after the break. In the hopes and fears, the Star, we hope to have a new beginning, a new desire in our life, but we also simultaneously fear it. Now, the hopes and fears position is quite tricky because whatever we hope for, whatever our highest desires are, right, we also tend to really be fearful of it, because what if I get it, right? What if I actually get it? Oh my god, that's scary, right? For some people it is. For most of the people it is. Even for me it is. So we desire something, and it's like we also simultaneously fear it. That I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get my desires achieved in terms of relationship, people, places, goals, whatever it is. I don't know. The Ace of Wands is in the outcome here. So, okay. We are trying to open up. We are trying to ignite or reignite some situation here. We'll have to look at that. At the bottom of the deck is the Three of Coins, the Five of Cups. That's Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups. It's too much of... That's you, Aries. At the bottom of the deck, baby. Look at this. The King of Wands, that's your energy. The Emperor, that's you. That's your power card. You realize what makes you happy and personally fulfills you, but you tend to question it a lot, you know. And that's what has caused a lot of grief, you know. A lot of regrets in terms of opportunities lost, the love not taken on, the love being taken for granted and things like that. It's like we tend to overthink our feelings, our natural feelings and our natural instincts about what? A relationship or a friendship probably that we probably lost upon. So we'll have to clarify now. I might not clarify every other card, but whatever I feel like needs clarification, I'll clarify those. That's you at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're looking at somebody who has a very full heart space. I feel like this is this Cups, right? Cups person that supports you a lot, that loves you unconditionally, and you get that from them. You have feelings for them as well, but it's like for some reason I'm getting Taurus energy as well in this, because look at this. This is the Bull card. I identify it as the Bull. So for some reason, somebody is more emotionally stubborn than the other person is, and it's like they're more of a tough lover. It's like they'll give you tough love, kind of, you know, make you realize things about yourself, and in a way that's not necessarily easy, but easy to hear, but they give you a reality check in terms of your own emotions as well. I'm getting that as well. Let's see what the Six of Swords is. What are we moving on? Where are you coming from? You know, you just opened up with, I'm moving on. So where are you coming from and where are you going? Let's get to know here. The King of Swords, okay. The Ace of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Well, it's a very strong determination on your part and a very strong sort of mental resignation. It took you a lot of time to come to this conclusion, but you have made up your mind and you're strictly trying to move on from something. Where are you going? You're wanting to feel better. You're wanting to feel more upbeat, you know. You want to access that Knight of Wands energy that's very majorly present in you, since you're a fire sign, honey. That's one of your cards, right? The fire is your thing. So I feel like you're also wanting to move towards feeling better about yourself, about your life, about getting back your energy out of that feeling of dump, right? Let's see what the Three of Swords is. The Eight of Swords, the Moon. You're hurt and you're not wanting to acknowledge it. That's why you're holding on strongly to this as well. It's like you're hurt, but you put it under the moon and you're trying to feel better, but it's like it's not working, right? It's not sticking. The feeling of betterment and the feeling of feeling better, you know, feeling upbeat, feeling more energetic, feeling more enthusiastic about life. It's not working because you're not trying to look at the truth of your emotions here, of how the situation, whatever the break has happened in the past, how it has hurt you. I feel like you're not willing to acknowledge it. There's so much blindness. It's like the Eight of Swords, the Moon, the Two of Swords. It's so much avoidance. It's so much blindness. It's so much... I'm getting denial energy here. It's like you're denying so hardcore that it's very difficult for you to acknowledge, let alone work through those feeling in the dumps, right? Feeling ho-hum kind of energy. You're not necessarily wanting to acknowledge that you were unhappy about a situation, about a break in the past, let alone acknowledge it and feel better about it or heal through it, and then, you know, probably feel genuinely good about your life and yourself in your own energy. But It's like, if I make up my mind, there is no going back. I will achieve that feeling of enthusiasm. I have made up my mind. Aries has spoken. But honey, it's not gonna work if you don't necessarily do the internal work. It's only going to last a few days, and then you'll be back feeling bad again, feeling moody again, feeling not here, not there. It's kind of like that. You don't feel a part of something bigger too. It's kind of like that because the 10 of Cups is exiting as well. Let's see, the 4 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, the Ace of Cups. Okay, the 5 of Swords. We have a lot of feelings about something that we are telling constantly ourselves about, that no, it's not all that. It's not all good feelings. I am not feeling all of that. I said I am not feeling any sort of love for anybody. Whatever you were, there was an opportunity in love here that was being presented to you, but for some reason you talked yourself out of it. I told you, you have a very active mind. You're a very sharp mind, honey. You're a very sharp cookie. Let me tell you, you might have some air in your chart, or you are somebody who leans on to your head space more than your heart space to tell you about your life, to tell you about your decisions, to guide you through your life. And I feel like that mind can also be debilitating at times, in terms of, getting you in trouble, getting your heart in trouble, getting your heart hurt, in terms of people, places, and situations. And right now I'm seeing that there was an opportunity in love that was being presented to you, and it made you really happy. It made you really personally pleased you to the core. You felt loved. You felt loved and admired and cherished. And look at how he's sitting on the throne, and he's like, yeah baby, all of that. Yes, I feel fulfilled. I feel full. My heart space feels full. And whenever that was broken away from, whenever it broke away from you, or you broke away from that, I feel like you went into that zone of feeling again down in the dumps about your life. It's like nothing is exciting anymore, nothing makes me happy anymore, and I don't feel anything. It's all blah to me now. But the thing is, you were talking yourself out of it as well. You are not willing to acknowledge that you were in love, or you loved this as you loved yourself, that you had love for some situation. You're not willing to acknowledge it. You are talking yourself out of it. I am seeing mental gridlock to the core here in your energy, Aries. And again, you're supposed to be a cardinal sign, honey. You are not supposed to be acting like this, because let me tell you, your superpower is being fire forward, right? The cardinal signs are basically the initiators of the zodiac. All the cardinal signs, by the way: Aries, Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn. So you guys just make up your mind, and whenever you make up your mind, you ferociously move towards that direction. Whenever you consolidate yourself towards a direction. So I don't know why you questioned it so much. I can't get the reason here. That's the 8 of Cups. For some reason you're telling me that, I was not attached to it either. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I knew it. You were telling yourself that, right? I initially said that. Oh my God, I call myself out. Sometimes that intuition hits right on point. You are talking yourself out of any feelings that you had for the situation, and you're telling yourself that I was emotionally unavailable. It does not matter. Let them walk. Let them walk. I feel like an opportunity, a real-time opportunity in the 3D world as well. It was presented to you, and you insisted on being emotionally unavailable. You showed up for it. Let me tell you very honestly, you showed up for it. Your fire showed up for it. Your passion showed up for it. But you told yourself that my heart will not show up for me. But the thing is, you are so blinded about your own emotions here, that I'm sure that you did not realize that you loved this situation, or that you fell in love, that there was a possibility of love in this situation, and you were feeling it at the same time while you were meeting with it, but you don't want to acknowledge it. Again, it might be reversed for some of you, so don't take it as one if it's not yours. I feel like this person wasn't presented to you. They were a part of your emotional circle as well, but we tried to keep our engagement and involvement quite minimum. We blocked them from our emotional circle. Look at this. Look at this. You take pride in emotional connections of yours, right? You take pride in your emotional family, whatever you call your larger family circle or your friend circle, whatever it is, the community that you have built, that you take support from and that you give support to. You take pride in it, a lot of pride in it, about the kind of relationships that you have cultivated in your life, the kind of loyalty that you have cultivated in your life. But the thing is, you were keeping them out of it. You were defensive about it a lot, and you wanted this, otherwise you wouldn't have showed up for it, right? You wanted this, so you showed up for it, but you kept the investment really low, and it was done on the practical terms as well as on the fire terms, but not necessarily your heart space. I feel like you were telling yourself that I'm emotionally unavailable, I have felt emotionally unavailable, so nothing makes me feel anything at all. But the thing is, you were wrong about your heart space, honey. If you are so out of touch with your heart space, then how could you have ever known that you had love for the situation as well? Or that you were starting to develop feelings for the situation? Or that you felt something for this person or not, right? Let's see the Ten of Cups here. I think I'll have to clarify all of them because you need it, honey. I need it too, to understand your mentality. It's like you're not used to, you don't, it's like you never, what am I trying to say? I'm getting the feeling of it's like you never ever thought that you will ever love anybody again, or that you will ever love or fall in love. You questioned that love was for you at all. And I feel like whatever was presented to you, it was a very solid opportunity and it made you feel things. So that's why you couldn't believe it, because you talked yourself out of it, because you were in the habit of knowing that I haven't fallen in love or felt anything lovely for anybody for years now, and here this person comes and is presented to me. No, this is not going to make me feel anything at all. I'm telling you. But the thing is, it did, and we were rolling through our mind and our passion, so we did not realize our feelings. That's there. It's repeating at this point. So I'm telling you, I don't make this shit up even if I try. I'm good at this. I'm telling you this very clearly. That's you at the bottom of the deck. We remained in and out with respect to our own intentions, with respect to the decision making of the situation. We wanted something out of it, but we were not necessarily wanting to admit it to ourselves, let alone admit it to this person that we wanted this or not, right? You were in and out with this person, I feel. A lot in and out. Again, I'll call you out if it's your fault. I'm not that reader that will blow smoke up your you know what, because that's not fair to you or anybody for that matter. We were opening up. Our heart did show up to this person, even if it was very little. With the page, it was very little soft messages. You were not rude to this person. You were not, whenever you met with this person, it was really easy, light connectivity. That was really easy on the surface, but you kept it at the surface with a lot of intention. And I don't think you knew that you were doing it until, I don't think you even realize your own mistake right now. I feel like you're so in the denialsville about this situation that you don't want to accept what happened here. And that light connectivity, somebody wanted more. Somebody wanted to be a part of your emotional circle, but we did not or could not inculcate them into our emotional world, into our more personal world. We did not want them to see us like that, and that's what created and caused the break. Somebody really made up their mind and they delivered the message that, you know what, let's not connect anymore now. But the connectivity was quite easy with this person. You knew it. It could have been a fair situation if you tried. Let's see the Two of Cups here. We got a bit overconfident about our own heart space and said that, okay, I don't feel anything about them. I was emotionally unavailable towards them, so it doesn't matter. whether they are in my life or not. It does not matter. It does not affect me. I said it did not affect me, but the thing is, it did. It did. That's why you're feeling in the dumps, right? That's why you're feeling heartbroken, but you're not willing to access it. Oh my God, look at this. You're longing for them. You're looking out for the same love in the near future. I don't know what the hell happened here. How did you come here? The King of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups here as well. What is this? You're making an active decision towards offering your heart space, or probably towards accepting some sort of heart space, an opportunity in love, and trying to make good upon that. That's you, yeah. There you go. I'm telling you. How did we go from here to here? There's a midline that I'm not seeing here today. I feel like you might have you changed gears on me like it was nothing, like a thunderbolt lightning. And I don't know what the hell happened here. We were in denialsville about this situation up until now, and in the near future I see you acknowledging that there's a very sort of emotional connectivity that feels equal towards somebody. We feel love towards them, and we feel there's a potential of love in the situation, and they could be a part. It could lead to a Ten of Cups situation, and we are opening up towards it. So is this the same person, or is this somebody new? It could be somebody new as well. You know, for some reason you did not want them to be a part of your Ten of Cups situation. For some reason you could not trust them either. You know, that could be the case as well. Again, I don't know your reasons. I'm just reading the cards here. It's a general collective reading. I don't know your personal story. So I feel like in the near future, I see you opening up towards a new love opportunity, or a renewed love opportunity. I don't know what it is, but you are wanting to involve them in your 3D world. You want them to be a part of your inner circle. You're actively making decisions. You're living in the here and now with this person, and you're actively making them a part of your life. The Knight of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you wanted to open up towards this person, but the thing is, and you have always wanted to open up towards people, places, and situations, emotionally speaking, and it's like it was a battle from within that, you know, for some reason there were some sort of behavior patterns that you were applying in your 3D world and your life, in terms of the relationships that you share with people. You actively behaved in a way that kept you emotionally distant from a lot of people, kept you detached and at a safe space. But the thing is, you wanted more. You wanted depth. You wanted that connectivity. And for some reason, you constantly fought yourself on it. Whenever you tried to come out of that emotional unavailability and express yourself, you were like, instantly you would be like, no, talk yourself out of it. I don't know for what reason. I don't know if you were scared of being hurt, or scared of being vulnerable, or that you're not used to operating from a heart space, so that's why it scared you as well. You know, it's an unknown territory for some people, yes, but you're actively healing it. You're actively looking into it. It's causing you a lot of anger, frustration to look at this, to look at your own behaviors. It's going to take a lot of confrontation on your part, but I feel like you're doing the active work here. So I say kudos to you, because let me tell you, a lot of people will not want to look at themselves. They'll watch tarot endlessly to just validate their own shitty behaviors. They won't look at themselves. They won't want to look at themselves. But the thing is, you're trying actively to look at yourself, and you're trying to, it's causing you a lot of anger and frustration within yourself. You're angry with yourself as well. Why did I act that way? Why did I act through my mind? Why was I so logical, and why was I so critical and blunt about certain situations? Why couldn't have I been more emotionally giving to the situation? Why could have I not been more genuine and more authentic from my heart space towards this person? Why did I keep on? Yeah, you're looking at the communication here, looking at your own communication here, and it's giving you a lot of strength. Let me tell you, doing the work, yes, well, it does give you, and it does add to a lot of strength in your life, in your personal life as well. So I feel like you doing the work is adding to your own sense of confidence, because you are getting to know yourself, right? You are getting to know your own flaws, and you are trying to improve it. Let's see the Fool here. I see you opening up, so I feel like I'm guessing that I'll see the same thing here as well. But let's look at that. The King of Cups. Okay, this card was reversed. I did not necessarily try to reverse it, but this card was reversed. The King of Cups, the Temperance in reverse, and the Seven of Cups. You're telling me that you are an Aries that really shows an endless amount of patience to a certain situation, to people, places, and situations. You are the quiet one, you are the calm one. You really prize calmness, and you really prize that sense of, consideration towards other people. Let other people talk, let other people speak their mind, and then I'll be responding to them. You are more of a responsive guy than an initiator. But I feel like you recognize the pattern in yourself that is not necessarily serving you well in terms of your heart space, in terms of what you want in the love space for yourself. And I see you actively going upside down with the Temperance here, that no, I'm going to be active. Whatever I want, I need to be open towards it. I don't need to wait for the right time, because that can represent time as well. Temperance can. So I feel like you're telling me that I am not going to wait for the right time. I'm not going to wait for, showing myself patience, like let them talk and then I'll talk. No, if I have something to say, I'll say it. I'll speak it. That's it. It does not matter what the other person thinks. It does not matter what the other people say. I feel like you're an Aries that has been very much shamed. You have a very strong heart, a very bold heart. You are very sensitive too. But the thing is, you have been constantly shamed about your own heart space, about the feelings you feel, about the depth of those feelings. And it's like when you have been, well, hurt by other people's opinions like that, you will learn to distrust and shut your heart down over time. And I feel like that's what you're doing, that's what you're used to. But the thing is, doing this work is bringing you out of that zone of Eight of Cups, feeling like blah, feeling like nothing is exciting anymore in my life, and a certain sort of depression also. That's what I'm getting. It's like going by the motions of life. You're coming out of it. Your heart is feeling invigorated. Your energy is feeling more lighter and more positive and more enthusiastic about options in love. You are trying to open up towards options in love. And it's not just option. You are wanting to explore your heart space as well. And it's specific to a person here or a specific opportunity here that I feel. And you know what your heart wants. It's like you understand your heart a little better now. And it can also mean that with the Temperance in reverse, whenever you heal yourself, whenever you heal your internal turmoils of whatever fight that was going on within you, and how you acted in the past and how you have behaved in the past, how the other person behaved with you and it hurt you and things like that, the more you heal and come out of that, once you're done with that healing part, internal healing, your own emotions, that's when your heart feels more stronger and bolder, and that's when you get to understand where you want to open up, where you want to go next. The Star is clarified by the Tower, the Four of Cups, the Empress. Yeah, there's a strong realization about somebody specific here with the Empress. I feel like we were in and out with this person. Yeah, there you go. The Star is here as well. Look at this. You're looking at it, how you talked yourself out of something that you really desired, because there was a lot of sexual attraction towards this person probably, and you felt like this was wrong, that this was all that was to the game, and there was nothing more to be had from the situation. And it's like you understand that whatever happened in the past with this person, I don't know if this is new or renewed, I have no idea, but the thing is, you are understanding in hindsight what happened in the past, what blew up the tower, what blew up the long-term potential that you could have had with somebody that was an Empress figure, that was really loving, caring, generous, kind, and a lot productive, very generous with us, very giving, very accepting, very receptive towards us. And it's like we understand how we caused ourselves disappointment by not reaching back for it, and what led up to the break of that situation. And it was, whenever the break happened, it really shocked you as well, in a way. And it was needed, frankly speaking, honey. You needed it. You needed that break to really look into your own self, to really work on yourself. And they needed it too, frankly speaking. I know that you respect them a lot. I know that you see them as an empress. But the thing is, yeah, look at this. You are an emperor too, with a strong heart space. I told you, you have a very bold heart space. You have a bold energy in you as well. But the thing is, this person needed that lesson too. The lessons were twofold here. You both had to learn some shit about each other and about what you guys were doing, personally speaking, that added up to the break and the tower moment that happened between you two. The world is clarified by the world. Okay, Ace of Wands is clarified by the world, Six of Cups and the High Priestess. So I feel like this is the old person. We are wanting to open up to it. It's hard. It's difficult for us for some reason to really own ourselves, emotionally speaking, to really speak to our own sense of wish fulfillment and emotional desires that yes, I want to be loved. That's very difficult for some of you to say it. I want to be loved. I want to love you and I want to be loved. For some reason it's making me cry. I don't know why. I'm feeling your emotions here, honey. But you were hurt by whatever happened. It's making me cry. My eyes are teary. But yeah, you love this person. You love this person a lot. And the thing is, you couldn't say it because you were so much probably scared, and you might have experienced so much in your life that led up to this point of being so numb and so detached from everything and everyone that you could not have believed that you will ever be in love again. And this person came in like a strong gush of wind, and they gave you so much to think about in terms of your own heart space. And this is a soul bond here. Intuitively, you still feel connected to them, and you still want to. Your intuition is telling you to open up towards this direction, and you're wanting to open up as well. Because with the Ace of Wands, it's renewal effort in terms of with a person here. Can we connect? Can we emotionally balance up with each other? You are special to me. I have love for you. Even if it's not romantic love, you say that I just want to feel good about this. I just want to tell you things. I just want to be on the same page with you. Even if it's as friends, it does not matter. But you mean to me much more than I actually thought you did. And I'm sorry with whatever happened in the past, but I want you to be a part of my life. I want you to be a part of my inner circle, right? And if given a chance, I would like to explore this love with you again. Can I get the chance? May I? Oh, sorry. The whole card was flipped out. The Two of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. Yeah, you are coming out of that blindness. I did see it here, right? That's the Two of Swords here. Look at this. That was clarified. The Three of Swords was clarified by this. You are coming out of that denial and that blindness and insistence on there is nothing here going on. There is nothing going on here. I don't feel anything. I don't feel hurt. I don't feel pain. I don't feel anything for that matter in this situation. So you're coming out of it. It's slow. It's slow. It's going to take a lot of time. But the thing is, whenever it happens, you'll acknowledge the Four of Cups here. And that will tell you a lot about your heart space, about how it was open towards this person, that you did feel something good with this person. And that's why when they left, it affected you. It really put you into that zone of Four of Cups, feeling bad, feeling lost emotionally, feeling emotionally unhappy and rejected as well. It's like, I don't have that cup anymore. And I want that person. For some of you, this might be your person here that we wish to heal with. Somebody lost patience for us and they tried to give us a lot of consideration, because the Empress is really considerate and kind. For some of you, I feel like you both share fire in your chart, and this person is also very beautiful, attractive. If that's the case, then I'm also getting that for some of you, you could not believe that a person could love you, that attractive could love you either. So it's not about the looks, it's about the charming personality. The Queen of Wands is a very charming personality. Very charming. Let's see any advice here. You need to walk out of that internal dialogue. If you have to insist on something, You know, so much so that, oh, it did not affect me, it did not affect me, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Then probably, you know, most of the times, usually, it's the opposite that's true, that you were affected, and that's why you have to insist so strong on the other side of the end. Yeah, you have. I did see it. Emperor and the, oh my god. You're looking back at the communication. You want to communicate with this person as well. When you come out of this situation, that's when you'll feel more empowered in the right way, you know, in the right manner. That's when your emperor will come out and be like, okay, I know what to say, I know what to talk about, I have some truths that I wish to share with this person, and I would like to connect with this person as well, emotionally as well as in the 3D world. I would like to speak to them because I have realized a thing or two about the situation, and I did not know that I was hurt until after the fact. I did not know that I was affected. I did not know that my heart was affected in this, so much so that I feel like now I need to speak to it. So yeah, again, good work on you, Aries. Good work, really good work. I'm proud of you, and I hope this helped you. If this did not resonate, kindly check your other placements, or I'll catch you in the next one, baby. No fuss, no muss.